Okay, IED students, now that I have walked you through how to create this cam inside of Inventor from start to finish, you should have something that looks like this. Now, my screen right now looks very different than what you have on your computers at school because this is actually not Inventor. This is a software program called Fusion 360, still made by Autodesk. They are also the makers of Inventor. This is an alternative to Inventor that is available. It works on Macs. That's what I have at home. So that's why you're seeing this instead of the screen that you have. But same cam, it's constructed in the exact same way. If you want to check this out at home, that's a cool thing to do. It is a more cloud-based software. The install time does take a little bit if you have slower internet, so that's just an FYI. But anyway, now that you have this cam completed, you are going to have to insert the work planes and work axes just like we did in 4.5. So if you go back to the 4.5 walkthrough, on slide 10 is the video that walks you through how to insert the work plane and work axis. And you should have the work plane and work axis just like in these images. So we should have two work planes that are perpendicular to each other and then a work axis through that center hole that we created on the origin. You then need to insert that. You're then going to insert that into the assembly that we used previously. So this is the assembly inside of Fusion 360. Again, it looks different than what it will for you in Inventor. Totally fine that it does right now because I'm not actually going to be constraining in this. I'm just showing you so you know what we're looking at. Now, for those of you who had issues with your assembly or have not checked your assembly. So let's say you were constraining and you somehow deleted a constraint that was up here on these followers. You need to unzip the folder again and get a brand new assembly file. Same thing for my students who I have not checked your assembly file yet. I need you to unzip that folder one more time. You're going to get a second Automata simulation folder, and it's going to have a little 2 on it, and you are going to use a new simulation to put your cam in. My students who are checked off and had no issues with your assembly, you are going to simply delete your cam. So you're going to come over to your browser window, right click on it, choose delete, and then place your new cam inside of here, following the exact same constraints. And that video is on slide 13 of the 4.5 activity. You're going to have to use these videos because obviously I'm not there today. So please work with your classmates if you're struggling to get this into the assembly. Now, just like when you created your assembly previously, you are going to document the motion of this cam, but you're doing it from the top of the cam this time. So you're going to create a new Google Sheet. And this is just for you. You're not working in a group this time in any way. And inside of this Google Sheet, you are going to document the cam radius is what we're looking for. So wherever the top of the cam is touching the follower. So once you're in there, you are then going to, again, document the distance, and then you also need your degrees. And you're just going to create another motion graph. That motion graph should look just like the one you did on paper. So you're basically going to input the information. So this is going to be at the top of the cam. So when you're looking at the ruler, you're looking at the top of the cam this time, not the top of the follower. So wherever the follower is touching the edge of the cam, that is what you are measuring. So these measurements are going to be smaller than what we worked with before. But you're going to input that data here, and then you're going to go and insert a line graph again and make your motion chart. And again, it should match what is on paper. When you are finished with this, you are going to take a screenshot of your assembly that includes the browser. So you're going to use your snipping tool, and you're going to drag over your browser with all of this out. So I should see all of the information inside of here. So this is going to be a really long chain, but I need to be able to see from your cam what's underneath there. So you're going to open up everything under your cam, screenshot the browser and this, save it as an image. You're going to upload that to the assignment in Classroom. And then you are also going to attach the link to this spreadsheet. So if you do not create a new sheet through Classroom through the assignment, totally fine. You are just going to add this assignment from your drive. So you're going to go into Classroom, go to add, you should be able to choose from drive and insert it from there. So I'm going to be looking for these 2 columns of data and the line chart here in this table. If you have questions, leave a private comment. I will try and get to them. I'm out of the building, but I will do my best to solve them. And then, of course, I can always see you at lunch on Thursday. All right, guys, get to it.